40 key lessons from the Rich Dad Poor Dad book. Welcome to Man and Business Avenue. My name is Mutawe Dan Bosco, and today we are concluding the Rich Dad Poor Dad book. This is the last part of this book, and we are pointing out the key lessons out of it. Subscribe, don't forget to comment, like and share. Welcome aboard. 40 key lessons from the Rich Dad Poor Dad. 1. The rich do not work for money. Money works for them. They achieve this by investing their money and enjoy profits made from investments. 2. The rich invest their money, the poor save theirs. The rich put their money to work by investing it, whereas the poor just put their money to rest in the banks. The rich again go for the same money of the poor lying idle in the banks, put it to use and grow richer as the poor are becoming poorer. Opt for investing other than saving. The starting stage might be saving the little you get to accumulate capital, but that should not take years. Start early to put to use that money after a period of like 5 months of saving. George Clason, in his book The Richest Man in Babylon, advised that we ought to task our savings to work for us, their children, which are the profits from the invested money, and their grandchildren, which are the profits from reinvested profits if we are to become rich. 3. Financial education cannot be received in schools. It is rather provided in our homes. Formal education provided in schools only prepares us for the job markets or jobs. Financial knowledge is found in books and from our financially literate parents. 4. Formal education only teaches us to be slaves for money by working for it through jobs we acquire. 5. We must learn to use our brains and the power of imagination to see opportunities that others do not see, which can make us money. 6. We can only control our finances by becoming our own bosses, but not employees of anyone. A business owner or boss has control and leverage at their disposal, which the employee doesn't have. This sets them apart, and it's why they grow richer as employees are suffering. 7. We must learn how to make money even when we are not physically present at our premises. Warren Buffett once said that if you cannot find ways of making money while sleeping, forget about becoming rich. The rich build systems which make them money even when they are away. 8. The rich buy assets, the poor only have expenses, whereas the middle class buy liabilities thinking that they are assets. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, whereas the liability is one that takes money out of your pocket. Put your money in assets. Profits got from assets buy liabilities. 9. A home is a liability, but not an asset. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, whereas a liability is one that takes money out of your pocket. Put your money in assets. Profits got from the assets buy liabilities. A home takes away money through paying for bills and maintenance costs. So you need to first of all build the asset home, then use the profits generated by the assets to buy liabilities such as a home. Buying a home should not be given a first priority before building a strong asset base. 10. Increasing the asset home, keeping liabilities and expenses way below the cash flow is a foundation for building wealth. Fill the asset home by buying income generating property. Reduce expenses such that your income is higher than expenditure. You will be on the right path to creating wealth. 11. Job holders' efforts benefit government through deducting taxes, enriching employers and the banks but not the employee. Government takes a share from the employee's money before the employee takes their salary. The harder the employee works, the more taxes the government charges them. Similarly, the employee works, the richer the employer becomes, since their efforts make more profits to the owner and they just award a proportion to the employee. 12. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities and focusing on buying income generating assets is the right path to building wealth. You must understand that an asset is something that puts money in your pocket, whereas a liability is one that takes money out of your pocket, or something that demands money. Put your money in assets. Profits got from assets buy liabilities. 13. Lack of financial education is a cause of financial struggles that the middle class faces. The logic behind understanding the difference between liabilities and assets and devoting your money to buying assets other than liabilities is where the middle class falls short. The middle class buys the liabilities thinking they are assets. That is to say, buying expensive homes and Porsche cars. 14. Own your own business if you want to be rich. Business owners have control over their income and leverage, which makes a difference between the rich and the poor. The control and leverage tools are the secrets of the rich. Buy luxuries last using money generated from the asset comb. Luxuries must be bought from part of the profits got from the assets. You must first inject your money in buying assets before you think of buying luxuries. When you buy luxuries after building a strong asset base, you will still remain rich since part of the profits is the one being sacrificed by not the capital. 16. Parents ought to teach their own children the difference between assets and liabilities and allow them to start developing their asset comb before leaving their homes. Such important information is not provided in schools. 17. Build assets in a venture you love. This will help you care for such a venture every now and then. The love for such a venture will always act as a source of motivation. 18. The poor and middle class cling to jobs, fear taking risks because of lack of a financial foundation. The poor and middle class focus on their income statements, that is to say, how much they earn, whereas the rich focus on the asset comb, and that is to say, accumulating assets. 20. The rich have the knowledge of legal structure of corporations under which they hide to be able to escape taxes brought for them right from the start. 21. Taxes are paid by middle class and the poor. The harder they work, the more taxes they pay to the government. You can either decide to enrich others, including the government or yourself. Working for money or letting money work for you are the options to choose from. 22. The rich have money, power, and influence to change things in their favor. This is why the taxes that were brought for them are now being paid by the very poor who brought them. I mean the poor and middle class. 23. Money demands for special power and knowledge to keep and have it multiply. Knowing to let money work for you other than working for it is one of the special power financially literate people and the rich enjoy. The rich also master the law, taxes, and how systems work. Equipping yourself with this knowledge sets you apart financially. When you accept to work for other people, you lose some of this power. For instance, in this sense, you will be working for money other than letting money work for you. 24. Financial knowledge or financial IQ is a product of accounting, investing, the law, and understanding markets. Financial IQ calls for the ability to be able to read and understand figures and words. This is under accounting. This puts one in a position to understand the strengths and weaknesses of the business. With investing, having knowledge about investing aids a proper grasp of the right strategies and formulas to use in order to get money, the science of demand and supply, and the technical aspects of markets. It is also prudent to understand the laws, e.g., concerning taxes, corporations, and take advantages of the opportunities they offer. 25. Academic grades do not determine success. Success calls for brave, brilliant, and daring characters. Boldness is needed. Self-doubt kills the genius within you. The financial genius within you needs both technical knowledge and courage to germinate. You must step out and take risks. 26. You should strive to be financially literate in order to have more options. Financially literate people have a lot more options and directions to take even when the world changes as compared to those illiterate financially. They tend to see quite more options than others can see. 27. Self-doubt is what keeps you behind. Many unsuccessful people lack what we call self-confidence. The natural potential they have is overshadowed by fear. Their financial intellect dies like that. We must be bold enough to stand out and take calculated risks. We must not fear to try. The fear for failure must not overshadow the happiness of succeeding. Willingness to take action will draw a difference between the successful and failures. Take action. 28. Better place yourself in a position welcoming change than dreading change. You better position yourself to be excited about making millions than worrying about not getting a rise. You can only be this by developing your financial IQ. 29. You can only escape the rat race by striving to increase your monthly cash flow from the asset comb to the point that it exceeds your monthly expenses. 30. Only great talent is not enough to get rich. You need to go ahead and master the components of financial intelligence, which include accounting, investing, marketing, and the law. If you equip yourself with these 4 technical skills, then making money with money is just a walkover. 31. The hardest part of running a company is managing people. Unless you equip yourself with leadership skills, expect a hard job ahead. You need to learn how to lead people. 32. School does not think financial intelligence is intelligence. means. Most workers live within their means. They work and pay the bills. This is no wonder that formal education does not teach financial literacy. It only prepares people for jobs or working for others. 33. The saying that goes, workers work hard enough not to be fired and owners pay just enough so that workers won't quit stands true if you look at the pay scales of most companies. Working for others only makes them rich and the worker benefits less. Robert puts it right that the net result is that most workers never get ahead. They do what they have been taught to do, get a secure job. Most workers focus on working for pay and benefits that reward them in a short term, but is often disastrous in the long run. Robert, for this case, recommends young people to seek work for what they will learn more than what they will earn. He further maintains that the young should look down the road at what skills they want to acquire before choosing a specific profession and before getting trapped in the rat race. 34. Fear for rejection and failure are some of the reasons people are unsuccessful. You must devise means to overcome them. You must be able to stand out and take calculated risks. Kiyosaki suggests joining network marketing companies in order to acquire marketing and sales skills. 35. The world has a lot of talented people who are poor. The reason is that these concentrate on building a better product but are green about business systems. Under the business systems, one is able to master the art of selling and delivering a product after making it. Others just know how to make a product and that's all. A person who knows how to sell and deliver a product is able to have more sales of an average product than of the sales of a good product whose producer has no knowledge about selling and delivering. The example is of McDonald's and the hamburger story. Now that he has excellent business systems, he dominates the market of hamburger, not because he does the best hamburger. It is assumed there are people producing a better product than him and that's all they know. 36. The main management skills needed for success are the management of cash flow, the management of systems including yourself and time with family, 3. and the management of people. According to Robert Kiyosaki, the most important specialized skills are sales and understanding marketing. It is the ability to sell, therefore to communicate to another human being, be it a customer, employee, boss, spouse, or child. That is the best skill of personal success. It is communication skills such as writing, speaking, and negotiating that are crucial to a life of success. 37. Know a little about a lot. Specialization is very limiting. Learn how to manage people, how to sell products, marketing, and the synergy of financial intelligence. 38. Work with people smarter than you. Bring smart people together to work as a team. In simple terms, create a synergy of professional specialties if you want to be successful in business. 39. You need to be good teachers and good students if you want to be truly rich. You need to be able to give as well as receive. In cases of financial or professional struggles, there is often a lot of giving and receiving. You need to be open-minded, always ready to learn from anyone. 40. The 5 obstacles that hinder a financially literate person to assume financial independence include fear, arrogance, laziness, cynicism, and habits. Overcoming such challenges brightens your world of success. Thank you for listening to me. My name is Mutawe Dan Bosco. And please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like. We've concluded The Rich Dad and Poor Dad, and we are going in for another book. Just keep on. Let's meet again as we summarize the second book. This has been finalized. Please enjoy it. Thank you.